Hi y'all. That looked a little crazy. But hi y'all, welcome back to Real Raw and Sweet Tarot. Sag, thank you for joining me, my Sagittarius collective. And I'm so sorry for like unintentionally putting y'all reading off. It was like earlier I was supposed to do Sag, Aquarius, Aries, but I ended up just getting both A's out the way. I was really being drawn and called to do Aquarius first. Their reading ended up being 45 minutes and Aries ended up being 24. So obviously it was meant, and I don't question anything. Everything is aligned the way it's supposed to be. Yeah, so just period. And yeah, I've already cleansed your space, cleansed your energy, so we're just gonna hop right into it, especially considering the fact that I was supposed to do y'all's first and y'all's ended up last. Yeah, like I feel so bad, but it's okay because better late than never, right? But even me just saying that is like my first intuition piece. Have you been feeling like you've been coming last to somebody? Like, do you feel like there's somebody in your life that puts everybody in the world before you? I don't know, that's kind of the energy that I'm getting, but I'm going to keep this one not super short but relatively short because I have like not ate or like have had any time to myself since I got off work. I just kind of like hopped right into the readings because I was like, let's get it over with before it gets too late in the night. So for my Sagittarius collective, one, we have faith and we have miracles. Ooh, never got this one before. You're being asked to pay extra close attention to all the big and small miracles that have already occurred in your life, and also to those that are currently occurring and are still about to come. Miracles surround you. Be on the lookout for them. So I feel like a lot of you guys have been getting blessed recently. I feel like it says, small miracles, big miracles, a lot of changes have been happening for you. And I feel like a lot of you guys are currently in a miracle. There could have been something recent that just happened and you're like, wow, I can't believe it. And there are still more miracles to come for you. So I feel like that's really something to look forward to. And then we have faith. It's not always easy to have faith and trust that everything is going to be okay. Yet, you must do exactly that. Because when you have faith, your life will begin to flow in magical ways that you never imagined possible. So this is basically just like, keep your faith high, keep your vibrations high. What you think you attract, literally, it's really just that simple. What you think you attract. So if you think in faith and you think in positivity, you will attract positive results. Let me see, because I forget what I have for y'all. Okay, for y'all reading, I was going to get advice on your money and advice for the week and your love life. So that's just going to be 3 simple cards. Let's shuffle it first. Oh, yeah. This is a different type of 3-card pull because the 3-card pulls are usually what you need to stop doing, what you need to focus on, and what will bring you more peace. But I want to do things a little different this week for each of my signs. So Sagittarius, for their money. What advice do they need on their money? The 4 swords in the reverse. How did it just keep coming out? Do you not have faith in your job? Do you not have faith in yourself and the effort that you're putting in for your work? And then the 4 swords in the reverse. It's crazy. Everybody keeps getting these 2 cards today. Like, it's really weird. Like, I don't know if everybody's losing faith in themselves recently. Like, when it comes to your money, maybe you're losing faith in your job, or maybe your job has you really stressed and burnt out. Do some of you guys work overnight? You could be losing a lot of sleep if you have an overnight job. Maybe some of you guys are in disbelief that this position is going to work out, or you're just losing faith in the fact of like working at this place. Like, you want to work in a new establishment maybe, or your job has you just so tired. Okay, Sagittarius, advice for the week. Can we get a card for that? Their advice for the week, preferably a major arcana. The Lovers and the Sun in the reverse. Okay, so your advice for the week. Are some of you guys feeling like your love life is down or something like that? You could be like in a really negative mindset about your love life. Maybe you feel like it's not going anywhere, or you're just depressed at the fact that you expected your love life with someone to be in a specific spot by now. Like, maybe you expected to be at a certain point with this person yet, and you haven't been. I feel like your advice for this week is literally everybody's readings is about choices this week. choose if you want to be in this relationship or not. But I feel like if you're in a negative mindset about it, or whoever you're with is in like really always a dark way of thinking, they don't have any joy, or like they don't bring you any warmth to this relationship, they always leave you feeling cold, I feel like the choice shouldn't be that hard to make. It doesn't matter if you love them or not. If you love somebody and they always make you depressed, or if you love somebody and they always think like everything is negative, like no matter what, like any argument or any problem y'all face, if they never try to solve it in a positive manner, it's always some negative ass energy, I feel like the choice should be pretty easy to make. Yeah. And in regards to love, what's their advice? What is Sagittarius advice when it comes to this, with the sun in the reverse with the lovers? What's their advice with this? Because yeah, what's their advice for Sag to move on? Literally, like I just said, the Three of Swords in the reverse is you recovering your heart. So I feel like maybe you guys need to work on your heart chakra, or you're currently working on your heart chakra. Working on your heart chakra really simply just means working on receiving love and giving it, no matter what heartbreaks or what grievances that you faced. You know what I mean? Like, this is like new love. This could be like love to your children, love to your family, because I feel like some people in life get so heartbroken, they begin to show it to others, and they begin not to show love to others just simply for the heartbreak that they're going through. So I feel like you're in this recovery. You like, spirit is telling you that you need to move on from whatever relationship that this is, because it's not really fulfilling the love that you so desire. Either you're depressed or this person is depressed, and they just always have such a negative way of thinking. Either way, it's unhealthy on either of y'all parts. And I feel like spirit is telling you, you need to just recover from this and move on. And also, yeah, work on your heart chakra. Be able to receive love from others and be able to still give it as well, regardless of how your heart was broken. Okay, so that was y'all little 3-card pull for the day. And then look, you want to know what's crazy? Hold on. No, not that one, not that one. You had the 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. And this is what I'm saying. Who else got this card? Aquarius. Like, everybody is in this, hey, you know, I'm cool and I'm comfortable and I'm satisfied in every other area of my life except my love life. You still didn't get your wish fulfillment. What you so been dreaming for, having a family, marriage, all of that. You're in this 9 of Cups energy. So whoever you love, I feel like you're about to make the choice of moving on from them, because they're not giving you what you so desire. And I feel like that's what could have left you in some type of depression. The King of Cups in the reverse with the Queen of Swords, you could be dealing with a Scorpio, you could be dealing with a Cancer or a Pisces, or you could be dealing with a Libra or a Gemini or an Aquarius. So water sign or air sign you could be dealing with. This person may come off real cold, and I feel like sometimes this person manipulates your feelings. If they know you're already feeling some type of way about something, I feel like they play on that in some type of way. And I feel like you like to communicate clearly. And I'm not saying that this person doesn't, but I feel like they try to make you feel some type of way. And when they do, they try to be like, oh, well, since you feeling like that, I'ma just do this or something. Like, it's just really manipulative energy. The King of Cups in reverse is also somebody that only thinks about their feelings. They always put their feelings first, not yours. And then you have, and everybody keeps getting the Moon too. Stop being afraid to view things for what it is. Stop being afraid to view a person for who they are. Stop living in this illusion. If the more you keep being like these dogs staring at this moon, you gonna miss out when that fucking scorpion try crawling out that water end up biting you. It's because you're so focused on what you want to see, you're not actually seeing what actually is. Do you get what I'm saying? And then the 8 of Pentacles. I do see you are setting higher standards for yourself. You're like, I'm at the point in my life, if a person isn't looking for marriage, if a person isn't looking to have and build a family with me, it's just not what I want anymore. I'm done seeing through the rose-colored glasses. And then you have the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Didn't I say you could be dealing with an air sign? So I feel like a lot of you guys are dealing with an Aquarius. And then we got the Knight of Cups in the reverse again. So heavy Aquarius and Pisces energy out here. We got a lot of air. You're definitely dealing with an air sign or a water sign, okay? And also with the Knight of Cups in reverse, this is also somebody that builds up a fantasy. They can really build up their feelings so high for how they feel about you and expectations that they have for the relationship. This person could even make romantic gestures and like do certain things for you romantically at certain times, coming in with offerings like, oh, I'm gonna just pull up and bring you this, or I just want to be romantic and give you this. But it is only like some type of manipulation tactic, because they'll do something nice for you, but then they'll go right back into the same way of how they act, or they'll go back into the same manipulative patterns of what they do. And I also feel like you can't rely on this person to make you feel better. Like they might come off like they can, or like they're really going to heal you in some type of way, but that's the last thing this person is doing. You can't rely on this person when it comes to your feelings, because on Monday they can have you feeling like you mean the world to them, and on Tuesday they can make you feel like they don't give a damn about you. Literally. What else for Sag, for my Sag collective? The Ace of Wands. There is something new that you're creating. I don't know if you guys are like an entrepreneur, or there's just something new that you're starting, and I feel like you've been praying about it and you're praying that it works out. This is also a yes card, so this is confirmation. Whatever you are creating, or whatever new this is, this new field that you're like branching out and doing, this is confirmation that it will work out for you. Yeah, I just feel like so much action is being taken towards things that you want to do, Sag, and you're finally starting to, what's the word? Put it in motion. We'll say it like that. Yeah, whatever you've been trying to create, or whatever you've been wanting to start. 8:52 on the clock as I got a text. That's gonna be our angel number today, so look it up, because it might be something that's gonna help you. I'm gonna write that down too. Yeah, so King of Pentacles, Taurus energy. Who's this Taurus? And then we got, yeah, here go this person again. This King of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, you could be dealing with a Scorpio, a Pisces, or an Aquarius. But with this 8 of Swords in the reverse, this is still your energy. This isn't theirs. I feel like you have freed yourself from this person, or you're going to, because you're starting to look at things from a new perspective. You're like really sitting with the truth of the fact that this person is never going to bring your wish fulfillment. I feel like you're like, I'm never going to be in this happy spouse, happy house energy. There will be no progress with this person. And I'm tired of playing victim. I'm tired of feeling like I have to stay stuck and trap myself in something I don't want to be in. So I feel like you're freeing yourself from this. And then this Scorpio, or this air sign that's so manipulative and cold towards you, this could also be them feeling like they're free. Are you dealing with somebody that was in jail? This could have also been somebody that's in jail. There could be a Scorpio that was in jail and now they're free, and maybe they feel like now that they're out of jail, they could come and manipulate you, whether it's for money, somewhere to stay, whatever the case may be. But, you know, take what resonates. And then this King of Pentacles. Okay, there could be a Taurus coming in your life that's a real life provider. This could be somebody that's really not greedy. They will share what they have with you. This is also somebody that's they're very wise. They know how to manage their money, manage their finances. I feel like they're a very realistic thinker. Like, this person ain't going to have you feeling like, with this 3 of Cups in reverse. Okay, whoever this Scorpio is in your life, I feel like they're sharing how they feel about you with a third party. And I feel like they could also be telling lies about something that happened in this relationship as well. With the overindulgence too, this person does talk about you a lot. And then we have the Judgment in the reverse. Yeah, this person is judging you for like betraying them in some type of way. And like I said, and with the Judgment card in reverse, this is really heavy jail energy. Who the fuck went to jail? And I feel like they're blaming you for why they got locked up. Just period. Yeah. But what's with this King of Pentacles? What's with this King of Pentacles? There's a Taurus in your energy that I feel like they're going to either come in and help you solve a problem, or there could be this Taurus, you know, whatever it is, this Ace of Wands energy, whatever it is that you're trying to create, something that you're newly trying to create. I feel like this King of Pentacles, this Taurus could come in and help you financially with whatever you're trying to create, or this may be like a business partner type of energy. What else with the King of Pentacles before we hop into the Intuition Oracle? Okay, the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. This is all about this person. It's like they just want to keep talking. Whoever this Scorpio is, I'm telling you, they done lost their job too with this Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody could have just got a new job and they lost it. Or this could be somebody that really had like a lot of money or a lot of savings, but somehow, some way they lost it. This could be somebody that always misses out on opportunities because they don't show up to the interview for the job. Or if somebody said, I need you to be here at this time, any other time isn't going to work for me. I feel like this is a careless person who, if somebody say show up at 2, this person is showing up at 3 and saying my bad. And then when they get fired, they be like in shock. Like, how are you in shock when you were given warnings time and time again? Like, yeah, this is somebody that doesn't really take care of their priorities. But I feel like this person did just lose their job. And it's really giving that they got fired. The Queen of Cups in reverse, Cancer energy. This could be a Cancer or a Scorpio. And see, yeah, they're real codependent on you too. They're real codependent on you too. And it's crazy because it's like, if they talk shit about you, if this person was just in jail and they got out and now they feel like they could gain something from you, how do you talk shit about me and say, oh, you're blaming me for what happened to you, but yet you still depend on me to make you feel better? And with the 9 of Swords, this is your energy. I feel like a lot of you guys, this could be somebody that you're trauma bonded with. You guys could have both endured trauma with each other in this relationship. This could be a trauma bond. But I also see how this person has so much anxiety. Like, they just up late at night, like trying to figure out the truth. The 9 of Swords is like, you have trauma, you have anxiety about the situation, but you're not at the 10 of Swords yet. You're not really fully feeling defeated. You get what I mean? But I feel like so much truth has been revealed to you about this person. So it really does have you up late at night thinking about it. And I feel like, especially if this person just got out of jail, I feel like you guys could be having anxiety about that. Like, maybe you think they're just going to pop up or something. The Knight of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you want to like get into this fearless energy. You don't want to keep being scared of this person. Whatever you want to do it now. Yeah, it's time to take action. Like, if you want to say something to this person, it's time to say it. If you want to start whatever business this I can't even talk. If you want to start whatever business this is, it's time to do it. Okay, yeah, I just feel like it's time for your creativity to really bloom. So whatever this is that you're like passionate about, whatever hobby this is or whatever it is that you're good at, it's really time for you to start putting in the work and like either posting about it, advertising about it. If it's something that it's like a product you're trying to sell, you need to sell it. Yeah, and then we got the Queen of Swords with the 2 of Cups in reverse. Libra energy, air sign energy, Gemini, Aquarius energy. This person is in a connection with somebody else. They are. And I also feel like you could have a possible fear of rejection because you feel like this person has feelings for somebody else, or they have been in some type of connection with somebody else. It doesn't even mean they're sleeping with them, but they are sharing their feelings with somebody else, and that person is also sharing their feelings as well. And I feel like whoever this air sign is, they are a good communicator, but at the same time, they can really hurt you with a lot of truth. I literally, if you guys go look at Aquarius reading, if you feel like watching it, you really should, because I gave a very, very deep description of this Queen of Swords card. I'm not going to do it all again on this video, but just know this person is willing to be receptive to you, but they could also really, their words and the truth in their words could really cut deep of whatever they would have to say to you. So I feel like if you were to approach them on this, hey, are you in another connection? Do you have feelings for somebody else? They will be like, I could understand why you would ask me that, but at the same time, what I'm about to tell you, it's going to be the truth, and it may end up hurting your feelings because the swords represent truth, and the truth hurts sometimes. You know what I mean? So I feel like, Sag, if you do go ask this person if they're involved with somebody else, I feel like they are going to tell you the truth, but I feel like the truth is going to hurt. And I feel like whatever you say back to them, they're going to be willing to respond and be receptive to it. But whatever they're going to tell you, I feel like it is going to hurt a little bit. But I feel like at the same time, you really want to know. And I feel like you're prepared to know. So yeah, Sag, be in that Knight of Wands energy. Be fearless. And yeah, take the action and go ask them, just period. All right, so now let's hop into the Intuition Oracle and see what's going on with that. And yeah. Ooh, why is that one flipped over already? The fuck? Cheater, pumpkin eater is flipped over already. So is somebody cheating on you, Sag? Because what the fuck? JKL at the bottom of the deck. First, last name, initials. Your name could start with a JK or L, or your person's name could start with a JK or L. What the hell? This is crazy. For my Sagittarius collective, customer service rep. You or your person could be a customer service representative. journal your goals for this year. It's time to prioritize. So yeah, it's time to really get serious about all your goals that you have for this year. Journal it, make a checklist. I feel like, you want to know something, y'all? Me personally, for the grocery store, my goals or specific restaurants that I want to go to, like I actually have a list on my phone of restaurants that I want to go to in Pittsburgh that I haven't been to yet. And every time I go to a restaurant, I just check mark it off, like I've been there. And sometimes I'll even type next to it like what I think the rating was, 9 out of 10. The macaroni and cheese was super good, whatever. I feel like this is the same way you should feel about your goals. Prioritize, journal your goals, make a little check box next to it. If you write it, make a check box so you can check it off. Or, in your notes, how it has those little bubbles. Once you hit it, it'll have like a yellow check mark coming. Yeah, so literally do that. And every time you complete a goal, check it off. And I feel like that also gives you the motivation to keep going, because when you have a list of like 5 or 6 things that you want to accomplish for the year, the more you check them off, the more you start to feel successful, and the more it gives you the motivation to keep going, to keep checking off everything on your list. Yeah, 6 more for Sag, 6 more for Sagittarius. 6 more for Sagittarius. My bracelet keep hitting the table. Sorry, y'all. Somebody could drive a Ford, you or your person. The letters M, N, or O could be significant. First, last name, initials, you or your person. God's protection is extra heavy at this time. So I don't know if people have been sending like bad juju or, negativity your way, but God is extra protecting you at this time. Okay, honey? And 3 more. 3 more for Sag Spirit. Just 3 more, please. Y'all, I'm so annoyed at how that keeps hitting the table. Like, it's gonna drive me nuts. 1 more. Thank you. Spend time with family. Stop missing out. Okay, so I feel like it's time to be around family more, Sag. Maybe you've been like really withdrawn. Maybe you could have been in hermit mode, like really just staying in solitude, staying to yourself. But it's time to spend more time with family. Stop missing out. I feel like there could be like birthday parties or cookouts, or there's just like certain events that are happening within your family and you just haven't been going. You just been standing in the house, staying to yourself, whatever. But it's time to spend more time with family. Locks in their hair. Your person can have locks in their hair. That card rarely ever comes out. So I feel like this reading is very, very specific for somebody. And BMW. You or your person could drive a BMW. But yeah, Sag, I just feel like overall, your reading is really very simple. Stop viewing things for what they aren't. Stop painting an illusion for yourself. Believe what you actually see. And be in this fearless energy to do whatever craft this is that you're so skilled at. Like, it's time for you to really start putting in the effort for it. Really start putting yourself out there, advertising yourself. And as far as when it comes to your love life, it's a choice to be made. Just that simple. You're either going to question and ask this person if they're in a connection with somebody else, or you're going to ask this person, will you ever be in this 10 of Cups energy with me? Do you ever see yourself marrying me and us really settling down? Yes, Sag, there's a lot of decisions that you need to make, and I feel like it's really time for you to branch out, take the action, and start doing it. So I will take a picture of this and post it on my threads. The link is in the description, so if you want to go look on my threads and screenshot it, feel free to do that. But yeah, this was your reading. I hope it helped. I hope it resonated in some type of way, and I'll see you next time. Bye.